How can you get this crunchy result for your pizza? Let me share what I think are the two most important things that you have to do in order to have this result. First of all, you have to start with the right recipe. In this case, I'm using a Biga, but you don't have to. You can use standard direct method. And the second thing that you need to use is the baking process. That's where the crunchiness is coming from. And now let me show you the recipe I prepared as well as the baking process. The day before making pizza, we prepared a standard Biga with the classic 3 ingredients that are water, yeast, and just good flour. If you want to know more about Biga, I have an entire playlist with all the tips and tricks that you need to follow in order to prepare a perfect Biga. As you may already know, this is a classic Biga. It has to mature at 16 degrees for about 18 hours. And when Biga is mature and ready, we prepare also other ingredients and we are going to start the kneading process for the pizza dough. And as always, when I'm using a spiral mixer, I arrive at the beginning of the kneading at 60% hydration and only later I add the remaining water. So we keep kneading, then we slowly add the salt and water, and this is the final result that you intended to have. Look at the window test pane, it's just unbelievably good. We now move to the countertop where with a bit of folding and a rounding we prepare the dough for the first fermentation. Rising will be at room temperature and it will take about 3 or 4 hours to complete. Next step is to prepare portions. Make sure you use wet hands to manipulate this dough because it's pretty sticky. And then we are ready to move to the second fermentation. The dough has to at least double before you can use it for baking, for which I use an iron sheet tray, oiled with some good extra virgin olive oil. As a next step, we have to stretch our pizza dough. In this case, I'm using semolina flour. You can use also rice flour, but please don't use type 0 or type 00 flour to stretch. And if you watched the video till now, you deserve to know why the pizza is so crunchy. And in this specific recipe, one of the most important aspects I told you in the beginning was the baking. And in fact, can you notice where I'm positioning the sheet tray into the oven? Let me know in comments. First part of baking is done, about 11 minutes. I add the remaining ingredients and I complete the baking. I hope you enjoyed. Follow for more and you're welcome.